Wow.
Wah.
Fish game.
Finally time to go fishing.
I saw this game, and I was genuinely so excited when I saw this game. Like, I just saw the trailer for it, and it was like, yeah, it's a creepy fishing simulator. It's a horror fishing simulator. And I immediately went, holy shit, I gotta play it immediately. But they were like, no, it's not out for a couple months. And then it came out. There's an angler wanted. I'm an angler. Look. I've got a boat. I bet everything's gonna be fine.
Look at how scruffy our Joe is. That'll be his name, Scruffy Joe.
Alright. Well, Scruffy Joe has immediately fucked his boat.
Nice job, Scruffy Joe.
That's a pretty shitty lighthouse if I couldn't see it through all the fog. Just, you know, gonna say that right off the bat. I'm disappointed in the lighthouse keepers. Also, I just realized I don't have my chat on screen, so I should probably, do that. Also, my connection hiccuped for a moment. Oh dear. Yeah, no, it is a pretty rough start. We're having a bad day. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Welcome to Guatemala. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay.
Look at the size of my fucking hand.
Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you, you fucking dumbass. Ah, well, I'm glad to see you didn't fucking die. Your boat's fucked, though.
Goddamn right into it.
Go catch some goddamn fish. Immediately, he's just, like, telling us to go catch some fish. Like, no. Your boat's fucked. We have a boat. Get on the boat. It's time to fish.
He's just like, we know why you're here. We know you fucked up your boat, but we're also, there's only one reason why you could possibly be here, so, go get fishing.
We're hungry, you weirdo. So, yeah, basically, which is kind of really interesting gameplay-wise, because it's kind of a time management game. If you'll see up top, time only moves when I am moving, much like Super Hot, or when I'm fishing, unlike Super Hot.
We're fucking super hotting the fishing universe.
Yeah. The fishing minigame, like, as far as I can tell, you can't fail to catch fish. It's just that it takes longer if you don't hit the QTE properly.
A blue mackerel. Oh my gosh, you've also got to incorporate the... I didn't realize this was Resident Evil inventory simulator as well.
Yeah, no, part of the gameplay is quite literally some fish are different shape. The blue mackerel is actually easiest to fit a bunch of on your boat. I don't know if mackerel actually hang out in coastal waters. I don't know anything about fish.
Let's see. Well...
Disturbed water. These fish are fucking Joker-fied. Oh, cod!
Mackerel is a common name applied to a number of different species of pelagic fish. Generally means,
Well, we are in the ocean.
The term mackerel is derived from Old French and may have been meant either marked spotted or primp procure. The latter connection is not altogether clear, but mackerel spawned enthusiastically in shoals near the coast, and medieval ideas on animal procreation were creative.
This is a primped fish? I guess he does have spots. But yeah, you know, I think this game's really interesting, because I will say, for the first 30 minutes or so, I was playing this game, and I was just kind of chilling, enjoying my fishing, you know, not doing anything, like, weird, nothing strange was happening. And I thought to myself, huh, when's the creepiness going to happen in this fishing simulator? And right as I had that thought was actually when the creepiness happened, which I consider incredibly good game design. Also, I have a foghorn.
Horn.
I'm not going to honk that.
I think that thing does have a purpose, which is scaring away bigger scary things.
Yeah, the description of the horn is make your presence known, so that can probably be a good thing or a bad thing. Did you know that British people say it boy? They don't say buoy. Apparently Americans are weirdos for saying buoy. Why else would there be an O in it if you're not meant to pronounce it differently from the word boy?
I always thought it was like a Bowie, like, you know, David Bowie.
Really?
Yeah, but I also didn't grow up in an area that was immediately next to water.
Yeah, I grew up on the coast in Rhode Island. It's buoy. It's buoy, pontoon. There's a lot of very funny words related to boats. The jig, the mainsail. I see you haven't fucking died. Before you go to town, can we talk? That boat's not for free, you fucker. I'm Tom Nooking this motherfucker. You have a loan to pay off. Honestly, this mayor is actually very reasonable because I believe this boat only costs me like $100. And he lets me use it while I don't have the money for it. Like,
yeah, hey, like,
very understanding.
Listen, this is fucking like a godsend to most boaters, because most of the time to get a boat you have to fucking jump through hoops and ladders, and this guy's just like, yeah, you want the boat now? Sure, you can have the boat now, you just have to pay me off later.
What's the acronym for boat about how expensive they are? Bring out another 1,000 because you're having troubles with your boat and it's gonna cost you another $1,000?
Yep. Bring out another 1,000. Also, I've discovered that there are 7 true mackerel and a bunch of mackerel imposters. Huh.
So mackerel, like the term fish, isn't actually biologically useful. There is true mackerel, but there are also pseudo mackerel. So yes. It's like when you point at a squirrel and go, ah, rat.
Correct. The true mackerels belong to the tribes.
Yeah, no, wait, this shit was $50. That's very reasonable.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, true mackerels belong to the tribe Sgrombrini, which has the short mackerel, the island mackerel, the Indian mackerel, the blue mackerel, the Atlantic chub mackerel, the normal chub mackerel, and the Atlantic mackerel.
Are chub fish called that because they are literally chubbier than other fish?
Yes.
That's excellent. My favorite fish is the pumpkin seed. I do just want to put this on the record. I play a lot of Fishing Simulator. I actually do unironically like fishing as an adult. It's very cool. It's like gambling, but you don't have to spend money. And in fact, I like magnet fishing quite a lot in the various debris fields around the Void Sorrow, because it's like gambling, but you don't have to hurt a fish.
I like this guy.
Yeah. When I first saw this guy, when I saw these fly particles on my screen, I thought there was a fucking fly in my actual room, because I occasionally do get gnats in my room that'll just like buzz around my computer screen because it's the only light in here. Hey, what happened to the other fisherman? It takes a certain type of person to last out here.
Not a life for everyone. Also, in addition to the true mackerels, there's also the Spanish mackerels, which are a cousin tribe of the true mackerels, but aren't quite. Those ones have the wahoo, the shark mackerel, the double-lined mackerel, the Sierra Spanish mackerel, the king mackerel, the narrow-barred Spanish mackerel, the Monterey Spanish mackerel, the Indo-Pacific king mackerel, the Korean mackerel, the striped Spanish mackerel, the Atlantic Spanish mackerel. Jesus fucking Christ, there's a lot of mackerels. Mackerel's gonna stop being a word after
You know what I think it is? With specifically the Spanish mackerel? Here's my guess, as someone who knows nothing about the issue. Someone showed a Spanish person a mackerel, and they were like, ah yes, mackerel. And then that sort of disseminated itself throughout the world during the era of exploration. it just became the word for fish?
Yeah, probably.
Also, there is a freshness mechanic to this fish. If I take too long, they will spoil and they become worth less. Alright, that's a pretty nice haul. Hey, Mayor, why did you follow me to the fishmonger?
There's only one place you can sell the fish out here, and I want your money right now.
Excellent work.
Fucking fork it over, bitch.
Please provide for the town. We literally have no grocery store. Oh, a research part. Our local shipwright. You have a shipwright? Good. Otherwise, I would be very worried about how you're getting off this island. Yeah. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. If you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all. Alright. So...
A number of rocks all well above the water line are all damaged and scratched.
Yeah, I actually am glad that you were here to point that out, because I'm realizing I didn't notice that the first time I played this through. That there's shit above the water line that is damaged. That's actually really scary. I'm going to buy... I'm actually not going to buy an engine, because I just realized I do have access to an engine nearby soon. I'm actually going to wait so I can get this weighted line. Because you need different equipment for different fishing spots, because like there's coastal areas, there's oceanic areas. Like you don't just get fish from the one area. For instance, if I go out at night for just a little bit, not for too long, because I don't want to die, we can find squid. See? Squid! And squid reel in a little bit differently. They have a slightly different minigame because they're squid, I guess.
Squid.
Is the arrow squid a real...
Yes.
Aren't squid, like, difficult to fish for? Or is that just, like, giant squid?
Giant squid, specifically, because they are intelligent enough that they will unhook themselves from the line and let it go.
Yeah. So, like, how does... Yeah, you know, panic. Don't worry, I have a panic meter. It's probably nothing. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Oh, fishmonger. Yeah, it's kind of horrible being a fisherman who's obligated to fish constantly unless you really like fishing. Like, I would love if someone just came along and said to me, would you like a job fishing? You will make $50 a day. I would take that. I would take that if I could just... Like, if they gave me a place to live and $50 a day to fish, absolutely. Anyway, honk shoe. Oh, there's a strange red light in the distance. I wonder what that is.
Normal?
Probably nothing. Anyway, here's the map. We're literally just out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah, well, I'm sorry to say that you're banned, you fucking prick. Goodbye. Transphobia is a bannable offense on this stream, so, you know, exit from life as rapidly as possible.
Ugh.
Fishermen wouldn't be transphobic. Their one true love is the sea. When you have the ocean, there's no room in your heart for hate.
Oh.
Flatfish.
Oh, they actually have different models from
Yeah. No, there's like, it's weird. The fishing minigame seems very shallow at first, but then you see all these like little details to it. Like there's a lot to the fishing that you sort of notice over time. I believe we were talking about squid.
Yeah.
How does one fish for squid?
Squid.
Like, are they hard to fish for? Do they in fact only come out at night?
Let's see. Most techniques use dip nets and fish jigs. The squid jig is the most productive method. They literally have their own specialized jig for it.
You know, I gotta say, there is, there is sort of a horror to the fact that humans and fish have this relationship where it's just like, ah yes, this is the Paul hook. We want to use this to find and kill Paul. Sorry, special order fish? For flounder and eel? I've got flounder and eel.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, why does he have ice to keep the order on, but I don't? I guess there's no room for ice on my boat.
It's probably harder to keep ice on a moving ship.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, ice turns into water, and you basically... Putting water on the boat is the opposite of what you want to happen. Couple of squid and a whole black grouper. I don't know what nights are like around here. It's just very foggy. Is that what you're talking about? The fog? I don't want to be consumed by the fog, sir. Alright, I am not going to spend money on that just yet. I have a research part. I forget how to spend those. Here's our encyclopedia. I don't know the difference between abyssal and hadal. What's the hadal region?
The hadal zone.
Yeah. Am I gonna be able to fish up an isopod?
Yes, because the hadal zone is the area underneath the abyssal zone that is only reachable at literal trench zones.
So I have a question actually on that front.
Yeah.
If you are fishing, you know, fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, the weird crimson glow. I didn't see it, man. And you go to like a trench like that. Can you just throw a line with a weight over and like fish the abyss? Is there abyssal fishing equipment, or is that like you need special scientific equipment?
Would you like to guess how we found the coelacanth?
Yeah. A dude just found him in a hole, right?
Well, more specifically, there is a fishing technique used by, I believe it was Thai farmers. They would go out to outside of the river's edge, where it starts to the ocean, where it starts to literally the point at which it starts to turn into the drop-off. And they would just tie a rock to the end of their line and have a really, really, really fucking long line, and they would just let it go. And since nothing lives down there, literally anything fucking investigates the line, and they pull it up, and that is how they found a coelacanth.
Oh. Just... So, like, the coelacanth didn't even go extinct, is my understanding. They literally just...
They were just down there the whole time.
They just... Did they go down there, or do we think they were always down there?
They might have evolved to be down there and just never came up.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, how much we know about the coelacanth. Yeah, it was just chilling. You know what? I'm going to exercise the pin function, because I never used the pin function. It was just chilling. That is true of all fish. I think we'll have to keep that in mind for this stream as we find more, like, weird things. Also,
yeah, it was just chilling.
I love this narration here. This is a fisherman's thing. How long until this lighthouse decays into ruin? The lighthouse towers above. Alright.
Normal thoughts about a lighthouse.
I mean, it does tower above. The thing about tall structures is that they do be above us.
I don't like that in order to look at the lighthouse, you do have to drive into a bunch of rocks
Yeah.
shaped very conspicuously like a hand.
Oh, wow, I didn't notice that they're shaped like a hand. I just noticed... Like, those are the rocks that we smashed ourselves onto. Yeah, that's... I'm glad that you're here to notice these things. I'm gonna... Bottle?
Beholds you. Beholds you.
Bottle?
Bottle.
Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today, we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took it more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. I wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he's prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Has she doomed the ship by doing that?
She doomed the ship by doing that, I think. You were supposed to throw away everything. They invited a ship ghost, essentially.
Is that... Yeah, like, a renaming ceremony, like, is there more to it than just throwing away all of the, old stuff, or is it just that?
You are essentially eschewing the old spirit of the boat and excusing it from its service, and holding on to any pieces of the boat, in that way, where specifically that has, like, its name
Boat
on
ghost?
it. Yeah, it's literally like you are inviting the boat to meet the fate of the old boat.
Get out of the fog, it's pretty late at night. Get out of the fog, I'm having a fright. Okay. I'm out of the fog. Yeah, that's good to know. I would also be kind of, like, it would be hard for me to put away a keychain as well. Like, if I had a custom keychain for my laptop and then my laptop died, I would keep the keychain. Even though that would probably invite a techno ghost.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hello, Mr. Mayor.
You don't expect it.
It's pretty strange, I think, that sailors conceptualize of their boats as alive. Like, they refer to them with gendered names, and they apparently have ghosts and spirits. Like, I know sailors as a superstitious lot is, like, a trope, but I don't know. It's strange that they think of the boat as alive. Also, it's very funny that the mayor is like a tourism guy. Like, ah, yes, I'm sure people will be visiting our little shitty island any day now.
Yes, our shitty little island, definitely not filled with evil.
I mean, I think everything's normal here. We haven't seen anything bad happen yet.
We do get very panicked whenever we're out in the fog.
Maybe we just have nyctophobia, you know?
Did we actually crash our ship on rocks?
Yes. You know, the rocks might just have been moving. They might come and go out of the ocean. You didn't... It's fine. Like, I love how this whole game... Like, this game very boldly advertises itself as an unsettling fishing simulator. And yet it manages to not, like, be annoying about it. Like, even though, like, every NPC is like, ooh, there's something creepy out in the ocean. Like... it's in such a blasé way that it does feel kind of realistic to how people kind of are when something creepy happens in their town. Just like,
Yeah, that's par for the course.
the weird noises that happen off the coast. I know them well. I can't sleep unless I hear them. Oh, hello, ma'am. Why am I here? Well, I've come to fish. What? No, there's a lot of fish out there. I've been catching a lot of them. I think lighthouse keepers are just inherently antisocial. There's a whole movie about it. Robert Pattinson was in it. East towards Little Marrow. The contents don't feel like anything at all, just a wrapped mess of shape. Sure, Mr. Mayor. A small damp package bound in string that's dripping slightly. Please be quick about it, I don't want it to spoil. Are you just mailing a guy a fish? Mr. Mayor?
Mr. Mayor, please mail this man a fish. All right, we've got to go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna catch any fish on the way there because I don't want them to spoil if I end up having to sleep over there. Because if I fish, it takes up more time than if I just, you know, steam along. Choo-choo.
Is Little Marrow literally just across the way?
Yep.
No.
Greater Marrow, Little Marrow. And two other islands, I guess Littlest Marrow and Bone. Yeah, what a lovely day.
The
You know, when it's
Devil's
daytime, nothing could possibly go wrong.
Why is everything bones here?
That's a great question. Maybe we're already dead? It feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. $25, huh?
That's half the cost of your boat.
I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. Sustainable fishing added to the cabin. Huh. No wonder the lighthouse keeper is talking about how there's nothing for me here anymore. People are like, fuck sustainability. Dock worker just being like, I don't like sustainability. It is for losers. How's the day treating you? What's it like working the dock? I mean, yeah, it is just moving stuff. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out on those seas every day. Why is that? Is there a reason, perhaps, why? I'm sure it's nothing. Also, an interesting thing about damage I learned in one of my other runs is as you damage your ship, it actually crosses out inventory squares. So you actually can't hold as many fish if your boat is damaged, which I think is a very nice sort of integration of the damage mechanics with the actual gameplay loop. Because in a lot of games, you can just kind of ignore being damaged because there's just no penalty. But, like, if you want a game to sort of have a mechanical implication to, you know, scarcity and all that stuff, like, you do have to, you know, slow down Leon when he gets the shit kicked out of him in Resident Evil, you know?
Yeah. There must be a penalty, however small.
Yep. Also, if you see any golden spots when I'm doing the little fishing minigame, I missed one earlier, I didn't want to bring it up. Those are actually trophy spots, and that will actually catch a fish that is abnormally large.
Oh.
Yeah. What was the largest fish ever caught? Like on a line? Like in general? I assume it was a marlin because I don't think you can catch a whale.
The largest fish ever caught weighed half weighed 2,664 pounds.
What?
Was a great white shark off this coast of Australia in 1959.
Sorry. Someone actually caught a fucking...
A great white with a line.
And those do count as fish, I guess, even though I don't want them to. I don't think of cartilaginous fish as fish, but, like, fish as a category isn't helpful, so... Anyway, I'll see if I can eke out some night fishing. Surely nothing could go wrong.
The record goes to the legendary Captain Frank Mundus, who was the inspiration for Captain Quint in the famous movie Jaws.
Oh. I like how, like, with fishing, there is so much of a guy that they managed to give him a cameo in Jaws, you know? Like, yeah, no, this is the fishing guy.
Me when I am successfully the fishing guy.
Oh, I caught a black grouper. Are they called that because they literally swim in groups? Because I'm pretty sure most fish do that.
Let's see.
I don't like the cauldron-like bubbling of the fucking ocean fog at night. That's a little scary. I believe brushed by the wings of something dark is the vibe that a lot of this sound design gives me, if I'm being honest.
Ah, no. The word grouper comes from the Portuguese name garupa, which has been speculated to come from an indigenous South American language.
Oh! Well, that's really interesting. It's like, apparently helicopter does not actually come from, like heli, like the sun. It comes from, like, the fucking root word is, like, helio and thopter. It's, the etymology of the word helicopter is awful. Oh, he found a book out back. People keep just handing me fucking book. Hey, why is this fishing book covered in... Why is this fishing book wet and covered in scales? No one will explain to me why all of the objects they hand me are eerie and creepy.
I mean, in his case, it's because he's a fishmonger and, like, he's been descaling fish. I'm willing to accept with him, it's just because he was fucking...
So, when they say descaling a fish, I know you do that by striking the knife along the surface of the fish.
Yes.
What does that actually do to the fish's skin? Because, like, the pattern of the scales is still on there, right?
Yeah, but it's...
I'm gonna say something like gross. Is it like if I removed a fingernail?
Sort of, yes. It's like defeathering a chicken.
So, like, they'll still have the bumps on them?
Yeah, they'll still have little bumps on them.
I see. Delicious coastal waters. You shouldn't drink coastal waters. I should emphasize, do not drink seawater.
Delicious seawater. What, are those sharks?
Can
you catch those?
No, I do not have an oceanic rod yet.
Ah.
But I think those might be sharks of some variety. That's... Yeah, I heard one of the reviews of this game with regards to the actual fishing mechanics. Like, I saw a review, it was literally, putting aside the horror elements, how are the fishing mechanics? And they said that they believe these fishing mechanics are good because it is basically Stardew's fishing mechanics, but it removes a lot of the randomness and frustrating uncontrollability. And I would say that that's fairly accurate. Because it still captures the kind of timing-based thing that Stardew had going on, but it doesn't require you to, like, land a fucking Mars rover by smell like Stardew's fishing does sometimes. Because Stardew's fishing can be singularly unpleasant, in my opinion. Core Keeper, I think, has really good fishing, where you have to learn, like, individual rhythmic, like, reeling patterns for each fish, and it's a fixed reeling pattern.
Yeah, each fish has its own fucking, like, technique that you can do, that once you have the fucking rhythm down, you can just catch that fish automatically.
The music of the fish. Also, looks like, yeah. We have sustainable fishing now, so our fishing spots will not disappear as quickly if we use a rod. Nets are not sustainable still, though, which I like as a detail. That's something only someone who actually did a cursory amount of Googling about fish would know. Here, fish for you. It looks like he only asks if I have fish for the order, if I actually have fish for the order. So if he asks that, I should always hand over fish, it looks like. Just pointing the knife at me like, give me the fucking fish. I'll kill you. Yar yar. Everyone in coastal communities talks like that.
Well, you're not wrong. Yar. This is just how I talk now. I've lived here for a little bit.
I need squid. What if there are squid here? No, that's a dredge point. I do not have dredging equipment. Yar har, there be no goddamn squid. I'm not going out across the bay at night with like really bad lights. It's just not happening. This game does actually creep me out. Sorry, folks.
No, not headed over.
Not yet. Why don't I just make it later at night? Will there be squid now? I will head over just to see what happens. You know, once. I'll do it once. Probably fine. Fine, probably nothing. Good, yeah? Fishing. Yeah. Do some good old squid night fishing, baby. I sure hope nothing bad happens to me. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside.
Okay.
It's probably nothing.
Normal.
Yeah, it's a normal squid. So this was about the point where I, in my earlier game, was going like, hey, when's the game gonna get scary? And then the game gave me the squid. And I understood. I don't... Is the fishmonger gonna buy this? Like, he says, like, he pays more for large fish because they feed more mouths, right? Is someone going to eat the brood squid?
They've gotta, right?
There are no grocery stores in Marrow.
There's only the squid to eat. Delicious squid.
I'm pretty sure if you eat squid for too long, you would get a new disease that scientists haven't actually discovered yet, just because nobody has actually bothered to eat squid for that long. Alright, here you go, buddy. $90. Night fishing is a tall order. Crab pots? Oh wow!
Crab
Hang
pot?
on. There's. Oh. Huh. There's. Crab pot.
Deploy a crab pot. Don't forget where you put it.
Yeah, I like how they have a duration where if you leave it out there for too long, the crab pot will just fucking vanish. Is that a real issue that fishermen face? Because I was under the impression that crab pots were heavy enough they couldn't be moved.
I believe the problem is quite literally that if you leave it out for too long, eventually, like, the crabs that get inside will start to wheel it away. Because eventually enough of them will accumulate in there.
Sorry, crab theft?
Yes.
They will walk away with the jail?
Crabs steal your jail.
Also, I don't like how the fishmonger is snorting this aberrant fish. The sort of specimen to liven up his day. Handkerchief. How did it swallow that? Wow, he paid me a lot for that. Corrupted fish? What do you mean, sir? I'm gonna sell him this crab pot and then just buy a new crab pot. Fuck you, I'm not getting that repaired. Hello? Sir, can you step away from the side of my boat? I'm the fishmonger. That's my wife.
My wife.
An artifact? A business proposition, huh? Well, I'm gonna buy me a hydraulic rod first. Ooh, oceanic. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna uninstall my coastal rod for now. Can I don't want to sell it. I want you to go to storage. Yeah. And yeah, this'll let me fucking get sharks, baby. And then, okay, so I can't use the weighted line at the same time, so it might be a good idea for me to pick up the simple skimmer once I have some money. I'm seeing the management game they want me to do.
I understand now, implicitly, how this game is truly set up. This really is Manage Inventory Simulator.
Yeah. Alright, I am going to sleep. I'm not fucking sailing out there at night. I love how our fisherman is just able to sleeping 16 hours whenever he wants.
You've increased in volume somehow.
What?
Nope, never mind. Huh.
Was it because I was facing more directly towards my microphone?
Yes.
Yeah, I moved my head a little bit and my microphone's in a fixed position, so... Deploy the crab pot with E. There are apparently plenty of crabs here. I guess I'll just leave that there. I'm gonna head out to Blackstone Isle. Because that guy wants to see my handkerchief. I don't know why. But I think Blackstone Isle also has goodies on it for me. Because
You know.
there was a $5 DLC that's like, hey, tip the developers for a delicious treat. And I was like, ooh, a dinner meal. I'll do a spot of oceanic fishing if I see any oceanic spots. I won't waste my time with coastal though. I want to catch me a shark. What if there's a mechanic for I reel up a marlin too fast and I get impaled by it?
Marlin destruction.
Question actually, how do marlins jump out of water with enough force to impale people like that? Is it that they jump out while being pulled, or is it that people yank them too hard?
No, it's that they propel themselves out of the water on purpose.
So if you're just out in the middle of the ocean marlin fishing, you don't even have to be actually marlin fishing, you might just be obliterated by a drive-by fish?
Yep.
That's terrifying.
It actually happens the most commonly with tuna, as it turns out, because it's a really big-ass fish.
Are there
and
any
they love to
safeguards
propel
for
themselves
that?
out of the water. Yeah, have a really tall boat. Why do you think most fisher boats are so tall up?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So those scratches might just be from marlin fishing.
Yes.
So normally this shed just can't be opened. It's locked normally, but because I have the $5 DLC, I can enter this shed. Oh, some horrifying creations? Ah. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own.
Oh no. I don't know how to feel about that.
A symbol of the deep is carved into this talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those who are attuned to it.
Oh, and that goes in a fishing spot.
That's probably fine. Anyway, what's up, dude? You want my rag? He appears to have the MacGuffin book of this setting.
He doesn't have a face either.
You came. Good. Yeah, no, I don't think he's ever going to step out of that conspicuous shadow beam. The periphery of desire. Oh, hey. Okay, he did.
Hey, wait a second.
What?
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, if it had not changed, this frame does look quite a bit like a mirror, and the first time we saw him, he was hunched over in a window as well. So I was gonna say, what if this guy is just your reflection?
It could still be us, honestly. I'm not convinced this man is real. This is an abandoned mansion. So now that you've said that, I'm going to read this game as if this collector is not real. Comes from an old ship he's been searching for.
I think many years ago.
Retrieving them has been challenging, presumably because they're inside of fish, my dude. Oh, dredging equipment? Hey, the title of the game. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining.
That's normal. A ring, a necklace,
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with any of this. There's a scary red light, and I think there's going to be something at the scary red light, Mr. Collector.
I think, if I recall that honeymoon letter we got earlier, I think that's pieces of the lady.
Oh
Ocean's Riches.
no! Yeah, you're completely right. I think that's the guy. Oh. If you're right about that, I'm gonna be very upset about you for being so ridiculously prescient about this game so quickly. Because I didn't twig on any of this, because I wasn't even, like, thinking all that hard when I was playing this game yesterday. I was like, I love fishing. Okay. Well, damaged my hull because I accidentally drifted into a rock like a very intelligent girl. That appears to be a shark.
Well, time to go oceanic fishing.
Bronze whaler. Holy shit. This fish ain't fucking around. What do we know about the bronze whaler? A beautifully colored but deadly predator. It looks like every fish in the game has an aberration.
Oh, cool.
Epic. I love catching shiny fish. Kind of mysteriously windy also. I'm gonna assume that's nothing.
Normal.
Oh, I finished my book. Great. My rods are just faster. And I can check my crab pot in the morning. Nothing in the crab pot yet. Bonk. I like how there is a very slow speed threshold where if you run into things, it doesn't actually damage you or anything.
You know, if you lightly bonk, that's nothing. But
boats love to bonk into things. It's literally their favorite thing to do.
Everyone's like, go to the red light. Go to the red light.
Have you... It reminds me of one creepypasta I read a super long time ago, where a guy found, like, a haunted VHS player that haunted him with, like, the ghost of a girl who had been tortured to death. And it kept repeating the phrase, "Come on down to Stinson Beach. We have something we want to show you." And the going to the red lights is starting to feel like that a little bit.
Yeah, you know, just come on down to Stinson Beach.
Do you have any shipwrecks around here, ma'am? The back of Greater Marrow. Still bummed out there hasn't been much of an easy way to protect parts of the game or prevent some cheating without it being all server-based. Yeah, it sucks that anti-cheat either fucks your computer or it has to be server-based, basically. What do you think I'm looking for, ma'am? I'm a fisherman. I fish. I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. Yeah? Are you really standing there in front of me? Ma'am? Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. That didn't answer my question. I should go. That lady's gonna kill me.
Builder.
What's it like out there? It's great. I love fishing.
It's peaceful. It's difficult. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, the 3 reactions to being a fisherman. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. Ah, it's not so bad here. I don't want to move along.
I can't go back. I can't go back.
I can't go back to New York. There's no fish there. Sure, I guess I'll help you move if I find some lumber and scrap. Why not? Probably gonna work on the dry dock and getting my boat upgraded first. Because I want to be able to have more stuff on my boat, but sure, maybe I'll give you a house for free someday, ma'am. What the fuck? Alright, Crab Pot, what do you got for me?
Crab Pot. What we got?
Fiddler Crab! A relatively normal-sized crab with a preposterously large claw. The claw can be gripped with incredible strength, but the arm is fragile and can be snapped off with ease. Is that true?
No. Yes.
Oh. Why is it fragile? Isn't the other one for, like, fighting so they can have mates or whatever?
It is quite literally a, the dominance thing, is taken to an extreme with the fiddler crab. Sometimes that claw becomes so big that it is completely useless.
So, like, the fiddler crab is just a bad crab?
Not necessarily. It is, it's survival of the fittest. The ones that have the largest claw but are also able to still survive are the ones that win the most females. Like, it's the crab equivalent of a peacock.
So, question, what happens if a fiddler crab's other claw breaks off? Is that, like... It comes back when they molt.
It makes it more difficult for it to eat, and if it is one of the later instars, can mean death if it is not close to molting already. shark!
Shark fishing. I like how the bronze whaler fits so very perfectly into that slot right there. Not gonna catch another shark just because I don't think that's gonna go so well. With my inventory space.
2 sharks.
However, I think these are smaller. Yeah. Why are cod oily? Is it a cold protection thing? Whoa, okay. Deviantly sharp teeth with chunks of smaller fish lodged between. A hunger in its eyes. Everything's fine.
Normal.
This game makes me feel like fucking Ralph Wiggum. Just, I'm in danger.
Cod liver oil is a dietary supplement derived from the liver of codfish.
Yeah.
Cod themselves are not actually particularly oily.
What?
The reason their livers have so much oil is because it helps them float.
Why are anchovies oily then? Because aren't anchovies incredibly oily?
Anchovy is a fish family, forage fish. Let's see.
All right. Crab pot or crab. Crab. A crusty carapace and clicking claws.
Common crab. So tiny.
Yeah. I like how the crab is 1 inventory slot and the fiddler crab is just like, here is my claw. It is 3 slots. Hello, Mr. Fishmonger. I know the fishmonger can... I know the shipwright. I know. Take the crab. I didn't use the old pot. I immediately sold it back to you for $25. Yeah, I have seen that. What do we think happens if you eat the funny fish?
They go mad?
Well,
Nothing.
perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the 2 of us. There.
Normal thing to say.
I'm gonna buy a bunch of crab pots to deploy, because I am going to go out and see if I can't get to the back of the island with a full day of lead up. So I'm gonna drop these on the way to be efficient.
Yeah. Efficiency.
I do have to say, as an adult though, I am kind of disgusted by the idea that Deadliest Catch was a show about, like, the bravery shown by men, you know, fishing out in the Arctic for crabs, because that's not actually why that's so dangerous. It's dangerous because you have a bunch of people pulling fucking 12 on, 12 off shifts constantly for like 5 weeks, working around industrial equipment on a boat that's covered in ice.
Yes, that you have to chip the ice off of every 2 hours.
Yeah, if you don't do that, the boat goes into the water. Your boat ceases to exist if you don't chip the ice off of it regularly enough. So, like, Deadliest Catch is a cool show, but I don't know if we should necessarily idolize the industry of crabbing being bad, because that's what it is. It's bad. Anyway, I bet nothing will happen if I go fishing over here. Are those
No,
fucking
completely
dolphins
not.
over there? Can I fish up a dolphin? Will the game let me? No, of course not. They're just here. Shitty, smug gray tubes. Are you an oceanic fish? Yes, you are.
That's a marlin, baby.
Get in here. Yeah! Oh, it's a sailfish, actually. I believe they are just a variety of marlin, aren't they? Or is that just another name for
Or
them?
rather, a marlin is a variety of sailfish.
Ah! What is a marlin spike actually used for?
Killing.
Really?
Yes, they literally fucking chop other fish into fucking pieces like it's a sword.
Oh, no, no, no. I mean on a boat. The boat tool, a marlin spike.
Oh. I believe the marlin spike is for getting the marlin onto the boat.
Ah.
No, wait, no. This is, sorry, that's... No, it isn't. This is just the giant,
It's a hook, me boy.
yeah, it's a giant, sewing needle. It's literally a giant sewing needle for the sail.
Oh.
They call it the marlin spike because it looks like a marlin's nose.
That's really funny. I think it's very funny that I learned the other day there is something in sewing called the sailor's palm, which is a hand-mounted, like, dimpled plate, specifically because if you slam your hand into the back of a fucking needle trying to push it through a sail, it'll, you know, cause horrible things to happen to your hand. So it's called a sailmaker's palm. And it's such a ridiculously specific tool that I really am just charmed by it.
Rope work, or marlin spike seamanship, are umbrella terms for a skill set spanning the use of use, maintenance, and repair of rope.
Oh. Bombs. Lamp oil. You want it? Too bad. I don't have any, my friend. Alright, do we want to get a better crab pot? Or better engines?
Better engine.
Oh yeah, better engines will let us get around faster. Okay. You have... Ooh, correct engine operation. That's also good to have. Okay, so currently 14 kilonewtons, 15 kilonewtons. So I'll get a little bit more. I'm gonna unmount the arterial engine for now. And put it in storage, and actually just get an improved outboard in the other slot. Because I think I will be able to get extra single engine slots eventually.
Yeah, that makes sense. You'll probably get a bigger boat at some point as well.
Yeah, that's one of the upgrades in the dry dock menu over here. So I'm actually going to put some lumber towards that as well. I could get more engine spaces. I actually want another light space, though, as my immediate first investment. I'm going to put these here and go get some scrap metal tomorrow. I'm going to do some dredging, I think.
Please, more light.
I love the notion that the only place we could possibly get more functional lumber is just out of the ocean, out of other dead boats.
Yeah, there's only so many trees on these islands.
Crab. Crab. Hello, Mr. Crab. Bang! There was another one over here, and then I have to remember that one over on, like, out in the coast, because otherwise I will forget that and bad things will happen. I like how they call the fiddler crab's claw preposterously large. It's like even the person writing the encyclopedia is like, hey, have you seen this shit? Like, have you actually thought about the fiddler crab, man?
Well, yeah, because the fucking fiddler crab is not, in fact, that large as an actual crab.
What?
No.
What the fuck?
Thing's fucking massive.
Weather just happened.
Lightning.
Oh, bottle. I'm gonna go get that bottle and try not to get struck by lightning.
Wait a second. That lightning struck exactly where that bottle was, and I don't think that bottle was there before the lightning struck.
I should be reading as well. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shadows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes for the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Okay, can you look up if there is a, like, more to a boat renaming ceremony? Is it literally just throwing out everything related to the old boat?
Boat renaming ceremony. Ceremony for renaming your boat. Everyone knows that renaming your boat will bring nothing but bad luck and will make your boating experience something that you will want to forget. But what happens when, after months of searching, you find your dream boat with a name you just cannot live with? For example, my first love was a 24-8
the HMS Pissy Shitty.
With the most beautiful lines I've ever seen. She was named Perfidious. How could anything this graceful be named Betrayer of Trust?
Yeah, no, that's mean. It's a boat named after my ex-wife, am I right, fellas? I'm sorry.
Each and every vessel is recorded by name in the Ledger of the Deep is known personally to Poseidon or Neptune, the god of the sea. It is logical, therefore, if we wish to change the name of our boat, we must first things do is purge its name from the Ledger of the Deep and from Poseidon's memory. This is an involved process beginning with removal or obliteration of every trace of the boat's current identity. This is essential and must be done thoroughly.
Like, they describe that like they're breaking it down for a cult. We must remove the boat's identity, so that the cult may assert its identity.
I once went through the ceremony after the owner had assured me that every reference to his boat's old name had been purged from her. A couple of weeks later, he discovered that he had missed a faded name on her floating keychain. I advised him to start over, perhaps with a little extra libation for the ruler of the sea. Unfortunately, he declined. Since then, his boat has been struck by lightning, had its engine ruined by the ingress of the sea, and had been damaged by collision and finally sunk. It pays to be thorough.
On a completely unrelated note, the fucking UI comedy of this guy just being named Grieving Father, and the first question I think to ask is, do you know of any shipwrecks around here?
Oh, cool. In purging your boat, it is acceptable to use whiteout or some similar obliterating fluid to expunge the boat names from log, boats, engine, and make records, but it is much easier to simply remove the offending document from the boat and start afresh.
Huh.
Don't forget the life rings, and especially transom and forward name boards.
I'm now thinking about the fishing in Sea of Thieves. Sorry, I'm just unrelatedly.
Holy shit, there's an entire fucking goddamn, like, thing that you were supposed to recount. Would you like me to read it for you?
Let me just finish talking to this grieving father for a moment.
Of course.
Yeah, my son's dead somewhere. Could you please go dredge up his corpse? In my first playthrough, I found this bronze belt buckle while I was dredging somewhere else, and I already sold it to the junk shop before I even talked to this guy.
Oh.
And I had to be like, yeah, I sold it to the fucking pawn shop, dude. The old mayor in his final days. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Howling it to the wind. Hey, you want to buy some belt buckles, dude?
Let's see. Once you're certain every reference to her old name has been removed from her, all that is left to is to prepare a metal tag with the old name written on it in water-soluble ink. You'll
Oh, yeah,
need a
give us-
bottle of
give us-
reasonably
give us the
good
can.
champagne.
Yeah, we need a chant.
Plain old sparkling wine won't cut it. You'll need good champagne. Since this is an auspicious occasion, it's a good time to invite your friends to witness the party. Begin by invoking the name of the ruler deep as follows. O mighty and great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships and who we venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage. Implore you in your graciousness to expunge from all time from your records and recollection the name. Insert the name of the vessel. Which has ceased to be an
Okay.
entity in your kingdom. As proof thereof, we submit this ingot bearing her name to be corrupted through the powers and forever be purged from the sea. At this point, the prepared metal tag is dropped from the bow of the boat into the sea. In grateful acknowledgement of your munificence and dispensation, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court. Pour at least half the bottle of champagne into the sea from east to west. The remainder may be passed amongst the guests.
From east to west?
From east to west. It is usual for after the remaining ceremony to be conducted immediately following the purging ceremony, although it may be done for some time after the purging ceremony. For this portion of the proceedings, you'll need to do more champagne, much more actually, as you will have to have a few more gods to appease. Begin by renaming again Poseidon as follows. O mighty and great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships and who we venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage. Implore you in your graciousness to take unto your records and recollections this worthy vessel hereafter, and all time known as... insert name. Guarding her with your mighty arm and trident, and ensuring her safe and rapid passage through her journeys within your realm. In appreciation of your munificent dispensation and honor of your greatness, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court. At this point, 1 bottle of champagne, less 1 glass of the master and 1 glass of the mate are poured from the sea from east to west. The next step of the boat naming ceremony is to appease the god of the winds. This assures the fair winds and smooth seas. Because of the 4 winds are brothers, it is permissible to invoke them all at the same time. However, during the ceremony, you must stress each by name. In this manner.
I am beginning to realize sailors are so superstitious because what the fuck can you do about the ocean just deciding to kill you? Also, I caught another aberrant fish real quick. It's a 3-headed cod. 3 heads writhe and struggle in unison. 3 mouths hang agape, then close shut together. 3 lives lived as one. 1 fate bound too many.
Oh.
Just like me. Anyway.
O mighty rulers of the winds, through whose power our frail vessel traverses the wild and faceless deep, we implore you to grant this worthy vessel, insert your boat's new name, the benefits and pleasures of your bounty, ensuring us your gentle ministrations according to our needs. Facing north, pour a generous libation of champagne into a champagne flute and fling it to the north as you intone. Great Boreas, exalted ruler of the north wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your frigid breath. Facing west, pour the same amount of champagne and fling the west while intoning, Great Zephyrus, exalted ruler of the west wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your wild breath.
Jesus, man.
Facing east and repeat and fling to the east. Great Eros, exalted of the east wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in pursuit of lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your mighty breath. Facing south, repeat, flinging to the south. Great Notus, exalted ruler of the south wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your scalding breath. Of course, any champagne remaining will begin beginnings of a suitable celebration in honor of the occasion. Once the ceremony is being completed, you may bring aboard any and all items bearing the new name of your vessel, only once that has been completed. You must schedule the painting of the new name of the transom before the ceremony. Be sure to name is not revealed before the ceremony is finished. May be covered with bunting or some other suitable material.
What the ever-loving fuck? Sailors are wild. That's so much work. Also, are you ready to poison this man with an aberrant fish?
Let's do it.
He suspects they're all the same underneath.
Underneath.
He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth, and take these too. They're of no use to me. Thanks, man. You hear that? Sounds like faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, tell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now!
Yeah, alright. As per your request.
Yeah.
Go sell what we need.
Fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it.
Normal.
Yeah. Let's get a flexible fishing pole. I think that will actually be very good because I don't want to juggle fishing rods. Oh, that's expensive though.
Expensive.
I'll repair my crab pots at least. Grab the crab.
Crabquisition completed.
Why do they keep the crabs on ice when they go Alaskan crab fishing? Surely they could keep the crabs fresher if they just put them in an aquarium. Are they not willing to be crab wives? Is that it?
Literally, yes. If a crab is alive, it can escape. If I freeze it, won't move.
Cowards. A lot of them. Cowards who cannot outwit a single crab. You think it's worth it to fish for eels like in real life? I feel like eels wouldn't be good eating.
Eels have a nice texture to them. They're useful for caterpillar rolls.
I don't really eat eel sushi that frequently, so I wouldn't know. I'm a fan of red fish sushi. I'm a very traditional sushi eater. I haven't tried eel. I will say I don't know that I don't like eel. I just have not tried eel.
Eel is very nice. I personally, yeah, eel is very, very good. I would describe eel personally as the closest thing you can get to eating dragon meat. Like real dragon meat.
So, first of all, the dredging minigame is a different minigame. You'll see how it works. I just wanted to point that out. But how so? Like, what does it taste like?
It's got a nice savoriness to it that feels like it has an underlying heat without being like spicy.
Huh. I mean, I guess I can see the appeal. I have just never actually... I don't know, eels just seem like one of those things like, you know how catfish kind of just taste a little grody because catfish live in mud?
Yeah. You'd figure it'd be the same, but
yeah.
No, actually. Eels are pretty good.
I'm surprised eel is clean. Also, it looks like rocks literally disappear in the fog, at certain points, because I just saw a rock appear literally out of nowhere, out of the fog.
Oh,
Oh, hello, Fiddler Crab. I have space for you, my boy? I don't know if I can shuffle these in any way that'll let me get the Fiddler Crab in here right now. I'll be right back, Fiddler Crab.
Oh wait, you can move those marlins around, your tuna around, down a little bit further.
I'm just gonna sell them to the fish. Oh. The fishmonger, it's barred from the inside. I sure can. And will that let me... I technically need 2 spaces for the Fiddler Crab to fit. Oh. Yes. I'm coming, Fiddler Crab! I think this pot might break if I go to bed, but that's probably fine. God damn it, the one way that he doesn't fit. Fiddler Crab.
Did it, Fiddler Crab?
I guess I'll have to try eel sometime. And I guess we'll see if that crab pot breaks, because I cannot pick up that crab pot. Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe. Hey buddy, you okay? Huh. These fish are going to go bad.
Is there someone else you can sell them to?
No idea. He said that some people on other islands might be willing to pay me, but like Little Marrow does not have a fish trader. I guess I can go to the dry dock and at least put my materials in. Alright. And a net slot might be nice. Oh, I don't have any of the stuff needed for that though. Hey Mr. Mayor. You know anywhere where people like fish? Tell me about Devil's Spine. What?
Tell me about Devil's Spine.
An active volcano amongst a city of ruins. I see.
Hmm.
You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Stellar Basin. Oh, resort. Huh. You know any strange occurrences? Hurtling people's belongings into the sea, huh? Like one of those dudes on Twitter who spells return with a V? Hmm. Last fisherman. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and then sleep all day. One day he left and never came back. Okay, so around the back of the island we'll have stuff for me to dredge. I guess I should do some dredging for the next couple days, because, the fish is dead, I guess. Ow, god damn it. Oh, I lost a cod overboard.
Cod overboard.
I'm really mad at myself for doing that. Repair the boat. Hello, Miss Shipwright, I'm back, don't worry. You know how I was just talking to the mayor about how fucking awful the old fisherman was? Don't worry about it. Here, another light for me. Okay, crab pot's over there. I guess I could try heading... That's the thing, there's nowhere to dock around here. I could try heading to Stellar Basin. Do we wanna risk that?
No, you should.
You know, I'm just gonna... You know what, Crab? your lucky day. You get to live. I'm gonna assume stale means it's still alive. You all get to live. I'm going dredging. Because the fishmonger is apparently having to sleep it off. Maybe he just really likes whitefish, and he's one of those people who just like eats whitefish and just like needs a couple of days to handle it, you know? You ever have a meal where it's like I need a couple days? I'm gonna assume I didn't kill a man.
He's normal.
I bet he's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, ah, I love aberrant fish. Thank you for bringing me the aberrant fish. Jesus, man. This belt buckle was fucking expensive. That grieving father better pay me handsomely or he's not getting this memento of his dead child back. That's a joke.
Very Arcovian joke, I will say.
Oh. You wound me, ma'am. Alright, I have some materials. I think I might be able to bring these to the lady's island for her other task. I'm a little more confident about steaming around the bay at night, at least now, just because I have another lantern.
Yay, lantern! If I take a bump, I won't immediately die.
Yeah, I can actually just had that one lantern knocked out, it occurred to me. Hello, grieving father. I will not sell that belt buckle, I promise. This just says BAMF on it, sir. Was your son a badass motherfucker? Oh, thanks. Well. I suppose I'll go retrieve my crab pots to see if the fishmonger returns someday soon.
Oh, hey!
Why is this spot so bright? What is that?
Yeah, what's up with this spot?
Oh. Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed, crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars.
Nice.
Oh, trophy squid! Anyway, I'm gonna sleep till dawn, and I really hope the fishmonger isn't dead.
It'd be fucked up if it was literally just like, yeah, no, he's just dead. He's dead for the rest of the game. It's over.
Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Okay. I guess he's normal again? Okay. I guess he's fine.
Did that say meat hook?
Hmm?
For the rod?
Anti-tangle line.
Heat resistant line. I
Yeah.
thought that said meat resistant line for a
Yeah,
second.
Oh, what if it had, though? This is the meat-resistant fishing line. Also, fucking, you need an anti-snag line for mangrove regions. That's really funny. Alright, okay, so... I'm gonna go see what that lady's house is. Because she was like, hey, stranger, can you help me build a house?
Didn't he need 2 scrap and 2 wood?
Yeah, but I can pile them up there prematurely, and there might be a dredging spot nearby. Yeah, no, this is apparently a hardcore fishing game, as I'm looking at a lot of the mechanics. There's the fucking crab pots, and like, there's net fishing apparently, too. I also expected this game to just kind of be gimmicky, but it ended up having... There's a weird amount of fishing in this game. I expected more horror than fishing. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing this game on stream, honestly, because it's just story and progress based enough that I feel like it won't be wasting time to play it on stream. Because there are some games like, you know, Fishing Simulator, I'm not going to play that on stream out of respect for my audience's time. Or I'm not going to play that outside of VR on stream out of respect for my audience's time. Alright, I don't need more lumber, I need scrap, so... Ooh! Treasure! For me?
Treasure!
Goblet. Literally just a fucking goblet.
Gob.
Meat. Hey, scrap metal!
Do you think there's dredged versions of the scrap metal stuff that you can pull up?
Corrupt versions of this stuff?
Yeah.
I'm wondering now, like, if there's going to be, like, I find a fucking arcane vendor who's like, yeah, I need you to find me some blood. I can upgrade your engine if you find me arterial blood. Alright, material pile. You're welcome, ma'am. Gonna go let her know, because I think I can get back into the bay before anything awful happens to me.
We're probably gonna have to interact with those mechanics at some point in order to get the good stuff.
I know. I'm just scared now, okay?
I understand.
Ooh, some pearl earrings just in the ocean. We might be forced to interact with the mechanics right now. I shouldn't have dredged. Fool captain that ye be.
Fiddler.
You think they're called that because they look like they play the violin?
I believe so.
Because they do kind of wiggle their claws like they're bowing a violin. But it also, like, there's sort of an argument to be made for, like, ah, yes, it's because they look like they're fiddling with something. But, like... Okay, here's a question. Does the word fiddling come from the instrument or from, like, the action?
It is explicitly from the instrument.
Okay.
It is because their claws look like fiddle.
Ah. I'd say it's more of a cello, given the scale, but... Okay. Is there a cello crab? Hang on. I just realized.
I wish. Ugh.
Alright, Miss Builder. I've done it. No, we're not going to get moving, actually, ma'am. We're going to wait a little while. You can come on the boat. But we're not leaving yet, ma'am.
Hey, babe.
Yes?
She's an object. What happens if you bump into something and it just says passenger overboard? Does the fucking quest end there?
I'm going to not find out. I have to remember that this boat actually turns like a boat. I can't take curves at like stark angles. Oh, crabs. Yeah, I'll come back for you.
Catch a shark, discard lady in order to put shark on boat.
Sorry, ma'am. The tides have turned, and the greenbacks have spoken. I've got to feed me family somehow. Don't call me a fella. Thanks. I love how people keep just going like, you look like the kind of motherfucker who could use some transistors and shit. Hey, you're a boat captain, right? You like dials.
You know how thingamabobs work.
It's like being like a crafty friend who like needs a very specific material that a lot of people otherwise throw away. So you just have people coming up to you like, hey, you need foam, right? Here's some foam. And they just hand you like foam.
You like foam, right? Here you go.
You need foam for shit. Right? Alright. This is pretty good crab. I'm probably not going to crab too often just because I am kind of nervous about losing the crab pots because I'll forget about them with my easily distractible brain. I'll probably only crab when it is time for completion's sake.
Crabpletion.
You have not lived a full life if you have not crabbed. There are kids these days that don't even know about the spy crab. It's a real shame. You know what? I only need the 2 crab pots for right now. Better outboard motor. Jet drive engine. Jesus. Party crab pot. Sure. If I want to get a better crab pot, I can. But I won't. Yeah, I'm sorry you've been so busy, ma'am. Oh, I see. So that outboard engine is, interesting. So I can use the Marrow engine with that. I'm gonna go catch some fish so I can get that new outboard engine. I didn't realize that, like, an upgraded engine might be a different shape. Also, our engine is apparently peculiar somehow. Someone's tuned it in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they've done has given it more power than normal. Oh. The game gets a little bit crunchy sometimes for no reason. Not sure why. So why is this spot shiny? Fish? Horrors beyond my reckoning. Staring outwards, unblinking. Eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. What does it mean, borrowed? What is this fisherman doing with the aberrants? Like, why are they worth money? He talks about them feeding people, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think anyone should be eating those.
Completely normal things to eat.
He's just fucking devouring them goddamn raw, I guess. And we can't prove he isn't. Hey, trophy squid! Alright, once I get that new motor, I think I might try and investigate that mysterious red light. It doesn't look like it's that far. It's finally time to go down to Stinson Beach. They have something they want to show you. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Get that arterial engine back on there. Yeah. My boat's powered by blood.
Blood-powered boat makes me go fast.
Looks like the flexible fishing pole does take 3 slots, though, so I will need to get another slot if I want to use the Sigil of Ruin.
I wonder what the Sigil of Ruin actually does. Let me find out.
Yeah. If it does something like story-related, don't tell me, but if it's just like, it gives me extra aberrance, I'll take it. Alright, out we go. Yo-ho, to the mysterious red light we go.
Well, it just makes the chance for odd fish higher.
Excellent. That's exactly what I want. Ooh. This is the shape I need for more fishing rod space. Ah, cloth. I suppose that makes sense. You can unravel cloth into fishing line if you try really hard. It's gonna take you a while, though.
I don't know how to feel about the fact that there's a fishing spot inside of that enclosed stone area that you cannot reach.
I think that might be where the light is coming from. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I don't have the right equipment for color. Capes in the deep, huh? This looks like it might be something. Relic. Hey, it's a key! An abnormally large and heavy key cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure this is worth some money I could spend on fishing tackle.
I feel like you should maybe hold on to that one.
No, I'm gonna bring it to the collector. It's one of his artifacts, so I'm not gonna sell it. He promised me money for these, so I'm just gonna pretend I'm not afraid, and then maybe that will make it true. Thankfully, I can just sleep at his island once I get there.
Not a single evil mackerel yet.
Yeah. Imagine if there's just one fish type where there's no aberrations. We tweeted to Dead, it's like, hey, why are there no aberrant versions of this fish? And it's like, this fish is not evil. He is a good fish.
That's it.
Hello, sir. I found a key. Strange shine as he holds it. Now seems changed, somehow smaller. Has it always been this way? Much further than anticipated, huh? What? What did you just do to me? Otherworldly speed at a price? What did you just do to me? Power from the deep. Instant and cruel. Terrible speed to your vessel. But put stress on your engines. I don't know what that means. Oh. You used to be a fisherman, huh? Maybe he's the old fisherman.
It makes sense.
Dark basalt columns stretching down to the deep. An old friend apparently owned his relics. Southeast to Gale Cliffs, right? Well?
Interesting person.
Yeah. Increases panic and engine heat. Huh. Yeah, it sure does. I think that rumbling noise is the sound of me having high panic. So, as my panic goes up, I'm just gonna get to hear scary noises around me.
Oh, big.
Mackerel. I'm probably not going to be using haste all that often.
It's probably useful for navigating, which is literally why they gave it to you before telling you to go to Gale Island, because big stretch of water with nothing in between it.
Yeah, I just don't know what panic is gonna do. Also, who are you expecting, ma'am? Oh. What do you know about the old mayor? I don't think about him. Okay. What's with the fog? Yeah, no, I feel that too. Something ominous is happening here. That's just normal lighthouse keeper stuff, though, being like, God help us if this light falters. That's just how every lighthouse keeper throughout history acts. Off towards some nets. I want to get me some net slots.
Net slots, baby.
I'm going to go around the back of that island and dredging. Oh, I think panic goes down passively during the day as well. So I think I might be good to use it a bit. Just pop around. It's not as punishing as I thought. I thought panic was more like a sanity meter that went down because they said that it went back up by sleeping, but I think it's just that it is regenerated by being in light or by sleeping. It's just that having your light on might get you eaten by, I don't know, a fish. Because I'm pretty sure if an aberrant shark grows like the big teeth that the toothed mackerel had, it could get me. I've never considered what would happen if the fish tried to fish back, you know? Hey, all-seeing cod. Came out here to dredge up some wood, but... No, sometimes you get distracted by fish.
Oh, fish.
Wood? No. Brazier? Ah, yes, a small iron chain. Very valuable. I bet lots of people will want to purchase this item.
The sun goes down.
Choo. I like how the fishmonger is open 24/7. I just come in at fucking 2 a.m. It's like, hey, motherfucker, I got some fish. You ready? He just has to accept that. He can't stop me. Okay. Let's go visit that builder up on the Northern Isle. See if we can't get some wood for some upgrades. And then I might...
I'm sure they'll be normal.
Yeah. I think we can probably explore a little bit further abroad pretty soon, honestly. Bronze whaler. Only one. Only one for now. Oh, I like how there's just like red smoke gushing out of the fucking smokestack of my ship whenever I use that too. We really did put the Necronomicon in the fucking engines, huh?
Got that Necronoma power.
I wonder what the energy density of like a page of the Necronomicon is if you burn it in like a Stirling engine or something. The Engineer's Companion. Oh, thanks.
Ah.
People keep giving me books. That's pretty cool.
Books are useful.
I think there were some dredge points over here, so I think I can get some wood. Wood!
Wood.
Really glad that that random fucking guy gave me a dredging claw for free. You know, normally you'd have to go to Dragon Roost Island in order to get this thing.
Yeah.
I always got stuck on Dragon Roost Island because I genuinely did not understand those puzzles as a kid. I never, ever got past that point of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And thinking about it now, it makes me kind of sad I never did as a little kid. I was really just... I truly had corn for brains.
Shark.
Beep beep. There's a lot of fucking closed off options on this wheel. I wonder if I will perhaps get the ability to, like, cast Fireball. Is the power of the deep extend to letting me cast Fireball at, like, my enemies? That'd be great. Also, net slots.
Sweet, sweet net slot.
Oh, passively catches fish when deployed. A wise decision for those who wish to explore the ocean. I see. $100 shark. I'm gonna sell that crab pot, because I want a little more inventory space for right now. I think having a net might actually be good for when I go exploring here soon. Single unlucky hit is enough to knock out an engine. Yeah, don't make me think about that. What's your problem, huh? Got the trawler net that catches coastal, so I am going to grab the shallow skimmer and that there instead. Then wood for engine space. Take a nice little honk shoe. And then, I don't know, I'm gonna drive to the southeast. See if I can't get over to the Gale Cliffs, because there are docks over there. I should be safe to sleep over there. Okay. I will trawl. And then just head southeast, basically. Fish! Maybe there'll be a fishmonger at the island, and I'll be able to sell the fish there. Let us find out.
Yeah.
I like how you can see the different gradations in the water as well. Like there's the coastal areas, the non-coastal areas that you can see them changing shade. It's a little creepy, but I like it. Hello, dolphin.
I wonder if you, once you start getting far enough out, you'll just start seeing other stuff that's not dolphins, like
Marlin! I don't want to see a whale. Whales fucking scare me, you know that, right?
I was not aware of that, actually.
Not like blue whales, because I think blue whales are probably afraid of me if they can perceive me. But like most varieties of whale, I feel like if I bother them, they will hurt me. Oh, oceanic perch. I bet those are from the ocean. Be a bottle. Artifact manifest. The grand prize, Michael Schultz. Oaken music box, purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow. Salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has J carved on the other side. Key set. Jar of earth. And a wooden mask. I think the music box is probably the relevant thing here. Hello, sir? Another boat? I don't know what that's all about. Are you perhaps the men who will buy my fish? Oh, hello. Traveler and a merchant. A traveling merchant.
Huh.
Oh, that's helpful. And I can sell the fish directly out of the net, it looks like, so it actually gives me quite a decent amount of storage in here. Hey.
You just need to make sure that you repair the net after a bit.
Oh, wow, and she just has like a almost full shipyard over here, too. Your shipyard is actually better than the shipyard back home, ma'am. You have fucking halogen spotlights. I can be, oh my god, I can be a dude who has fucking those big ass halogens on his car and that everyone hates. Do you need help with anything, ma'am? Fish encyclopedia. Sure, I can help with that. You want me to find a fucking coelacanth? Ma'am?
Fish, gulpier. Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth.
All of those fish are fish that are, like, fucking comically difficult to fish, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, like, don't you need special deep-sea lines to catch oarfish? Gulper eels. Goliath tigerfish. Coelacanth. Well, you know, I'm really glad that we have the pinned message that we do, because it has become relevant. I know where to find the coelacanth. It is just chilling.
I don't know how to feel about they have a primordial feel to them comment that she has. Is there some sort of primordial zone? Oh wait, the devil's spine.
Literally, yes. There is a primordial tab in my fish dictionary, even. I don't want to know what the fuck's in the Hadal zone, honestly. If the abyssal pelagic zone is where the gulper eels are, and gulper eel, I know gulper eel means me no harm, but gulper eel scary. Have you ever seen anything weird that tried to kill you? I try not to think about it.
You can go crazy, you know.
Or maybe you're not seeing strange things at all. Maybe you're just seeing maybe you're just seeing things. Or maybe you're in danger. Also, yeah, there is a special place in hell for the unnecessary high beamers, because people who do that, they are genuinely just making the road more unsafe for everyone for the sake of their own vanity, and if you do that kind of shit, you're a bad person. I would say, potentially, you are even, you are inhuman in that the purpose of a human is to function in society, and you are clearly functioning in society to purposefully make other people unsafe. Also, is this a third goddamn fishing minigame? Oh my god! Stonefish! What the fuck? There's so many fishing minigames. Sorry. What the heck? I was so pleased by the new fishing minigame. I'm pleased by the stonefish. It is anti-society to have high beams, but also, why is this game so mean to stonefish? This miserable-looking creature carries a dangerous amount of venom in its dorsal
No. Not miserable as
is it because they're frowning?
They look constantly like they are absolutely fucking miserable. Like, all the time.
That's so
because
sad.
of the way that their face is set up. They are sad, the fish.
Poor stonefish. Not like the blobfish. Like the blobfish, when they're at their proper depth, I think are actually quite handsome. Hey, are there any shipwrecks around here? Maybe with your children or family on them? Ah, the real wreck's my neighbors, am I right? Heard anything weird about the area? After the last whale was brought in, there was an exodus. They were waving and shouting something from their boats. Never heard anything from them since. Used to be a whaling town. Whales got scarce. I mean, yeah, there's a very limited amount of whales in the world, man. Hey, ma'am, do you need help with anything? Can I help your dog? A special meal. Aged conger eels. Do you want me to keep the eel on my boat? I guess I have to let the eel go bad. Where can I catch a conger eel? Passageways of the cliffs. Fuck you. They only come out at night, huh? Yeah?
The
Used to
game
be a
has
haven
added
for
another layer of
smugglers and
intrigue.
pirates. You have to go get the nightfish. South side of the cliffs, a bunch of wrecks. Ooh, and treasure. Any weirdos around here? An unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of the trips. What? Become immortal by eating aberrant fish.
Oh. Hey, fisherman. What was your name again?
He never gave us his name. The fisherman's name was Magran, but nobody has given their names. Like, at all. I'm gonna head over to the traveling sales lady before...
Hey, wait,
fucking-
there's a... The red light's right over fucking there.
Sure is, but I'm gonna... Okay. You know what? I'm gonna not be a coward. I'm at full everything. I'm just gonna sell all my fish, and it'll be fine. Okay, so I have Gallo. Yeah. The only thing is I want to make sure I have the right lines. Sorry, my brain just fucking completely gonked out. Alright. In the fucking wee hours of the morning. Going for a little sail. Having a good time. Hello, red light. Oh, it's in a little bay that we can't actually get to.
There's a house here, though.
Hello, old man. Hello! I'm an old man. This place seems like a suck shit. Why do you live here? Oh. Could help you move to Ingfell. Yeah, your brother, the shithead whaler. Yeah? Where is the family crest? Did you throw it into the fucking ocean? What? That creature? Any shipwrecks around here, buddy? Hateful serpent. Nobody believed me. Been burrowing through tunnels, base of the cliff.
Hey, isn't that where conger eels live?
Should it catch sight of you, you should be able to outrun it. Quite slow, provided you can navigate the passageway. It sure is. Oh! Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. I have been fucking spotted, it would seem. Oh, gelatinous stonefish, how lovely.
Oh, that one's an aberrant.
Yeah, I'll read it in a second. Fuck me, man. Flesh and scales intent on shuffling away from a creature struggling to maintain its mortal form. And a devil ray.
Oh my god, devil ray's huge.
Yeah. Slow moving and slow growing. They don't make for particularly good eating. Epic. Good shit. So, that eel did fucking 2 damage to my boat when he rammed me. What the shit, dude? Is he gonna be there during the goddamn day? Or like, do I literally have to turn my fucking lights off and stealth into there for some conger eel?
Fuck. You might have to.
Yeah. Where could the holes have come from, I wonder? I don't know. Okay. I've got an idea. Here's my idea. I'm gonna put on a trawl net, and I'm gonna just kind of boat around in there and see if that gets me some eels. And I just have to not get got by the eel. Fuck, man. Okay, so it's you know, I was just sitting around like, oh yeah, this game's not all that scary. The aberrants are pretty eerie. And then the game is just like, yeah, it's eel time, baby.
Eel time, baby. Go in the eel zone. It's waiting for you.
I'm gonna see if it's still there. Also, what the fuck? Okay, those just damaged my hull. Good to fucking know. Haha. Okay, yeah, nope. SpongeBob! Yeah. Looks like he just kind of fucking patrols. Ah, piss me. Wasted a whole bunch of money getting damaged. I hope I don't fucking die for this. Okay, maybe the monster eel will be gone now. Fuck, man. It sucks. I'm a baby. I'm scared.
I'm sorry. Nothing I can do to help, though. And since you know the deal's gonna be there regardless of whether it's day or night.
I'm going in with the lights off, baby. I think I can stealth this eel. That's the only option I got left. I need to get fucking treasure. Bag of doubloons! Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Just don't think about how close it is. Okay, I need coastal rod if I want to fish that. I think I might need coastal to fish in here at all. Okay. You can at least fish some rockfish over here. I think I have to be fucking real stealthy in order to not make the eel... the eel. Also, my panic's very high. I should probably... okay, lights on. It sucks, man. Black sea bass. That's pretty cool, I guess. Don't know what that was to the side of me just there. I appear to be seeing random shapes in the fucking distance now my panic is high. Nothing a good sleep won't. What did I need to fish the spot that was in there?
Coastal.
Fuck. Yeah, coastal. Huh. Might need a better rod for that. I might just grind here for a bit to get some better equipment. I'm not gonna try and sell you any doubloons, ma'am, but would you like some doubloons? Oh, that's funny. It's not a dry dock, it's a floating dock. Okay. So... got... shallow. That's a shallow rod. Oh. Actually want the oceanic there. Having to think quite hard. Oceanic and then... yeah, this should be okay. Okay, it looks like my panic does in fact go down during the day as well. My sanity has returned now that I am not being pursued by a giant hostile eel.
I too would lose some sanity if I was being pursued by a giant hostile eel.
Imagine if you just found out one day that fucking sea monsters existed. Like, what is there to do about that? Other than, like, go mad, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, just grit your teeth about it. Nothing else doing.
God damn it, these are all coastal fishing spots. Brazier? Oh, research part. Neat.
Nice.
Here we go. A wreck fish. Typically inhabiting caves and sea wrecks, these fish can grow big enough to... what? Eat small sharks? Is that true?
Let me look up wreckfish and see if that's an actual fish.
Yeah. A lot of these fish have been real so far.
It is. The Atlantic wreckfish, also known as the oh, it's a bass grouper.
Oh. So it's just a... sorry, bass can get big enough to fucking eat sharks?
Have you... yes, they can. Bass grouper can get fucking massive. Have you seen the fucking bass grouper next to the toilet? It is literally just it's just a quick video of a shipwreck, and then they swim in, and there's a bass grouper, and then it swims by a toilet, revealing that it is like the size of a fucking man.
Huh. No, if you can find that, please feel free to link it in the chat. Oh. Alright, this is a lot of shallows and coastal, it looks like. So... you know what? I'm gonna put the Sigil of Ruin on my coastal rod. Gonna do me a rest, because I need to get enough money that I can get a fishing rod to catch some eels. I can't believe the amount of effort I'm going to for this lady.
Reddit has found me. Exactly the post I was thinking of.
Massive grouper toilet.
Toilet on the left for scale.
Yeah, let me just, how about, I'm gonna look at this. I would recommend chat do the same. You can see yourself a fish. Holy fuck.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look that big until you fucking...
Holy fuck. Folks, I love fishing, but I don't want to hurt fish. It's not because I have like a high amount of empathy for them. It's because I think they might want revenge. Oh, the tiger mackerel. I have found a new type of mackerel. I wonder if the traveling merchant just appears in every town and the whole joke is that she's just faster than you. Or if, like, those dry docks will actually stop being there after a little while. Also, this kind of reminds me of how, you know, I mentioned Dragon Roost Island kind of jokingly earlier, but, ooh, blackmouth salmon. When I mentioned Dragon Roost Island earlier, like, they did kind of immediately then send us to a windfall with the big scary eel and the rock slide. It's like, yeah, the tone of the game is going to change a little bit, gamers.
Gamers, it's time for you to understand danger.
Anyway, I think this eel quest is going to be my last goal of the stream, because I think I can do this eel quest. What kind of rod did I need for the eel? There's one specific rod.
I believe it was a coastal rod.
Yeah, I want to get this shallow rod, so I'm going to catch a few more fish and see if I can't get that shallow rod. We're just fucking Metal Gear Soliding our way past that fucking eel, I guess. Oh! Oceanic perch!
I don't know why, but part of me feels like you should check back up on Greater Marrow every once in a while, because you are the only fisherman that brings them food.
Do you think I'm gonna go back and everyone will have starved to death?
Like, that's the thing. What happens if you just don't go back there and it has a different... Oh, hello. Hello, new perch.
Eyeless and mindless, driven only by the desire to consume. A purpose satiated many times over.
Oh. Cool.
Everything's okay. Oh, you were saying? Yeah, I don't think that would be that cruel. I think that was just the mayor being funny, but I hope that's not the case. That's all I can really say is I hope that that's not the case. Because we are the only fishermen that services that island community. But that's a point of realism that I think would be... that would push this game into Sunless Seas territory, where, like, I'm kind of too scared to play the game because of how stressful of an experience it is. Because, like, I love Sunless Seas, but I cannot play that game because, oh my fucking god, it scares the hell out of me. This game's already bordering on scaring the hell out of me. It's only the fact that I am a fisherman and I get to fish for fun that I'm able to, like, be okay, you know? The only
Yeah,
thing
pretty
I
much.
love more than cosmic terrors is fishing. Alright. Flexible fishing pole. So we have coastal and shallow, and then if I put the reel on, I also have oceanic. And I can't use the, can't use these right now, but that's fine.
The last sign of ruin will have to wait for now.
Sign of Ruin will be good for when I want to see scary fish, you know. There's always a point in every fishing game where it's like, alright, it's time for me to find all of the fish. Alright.
God, it is fucking terrifying to like the fog is here and just, oh, you're in complete, almost complete darkness.
Yeah, time to turn off my lights for fun. I don't know where the eel is. I'm a little... Oh, there he is. Saw him. Okay. Quickly. Not what I need. Do I have to figure out how to break open those rocks before I can even do this quest? Maybe? I hope not. Oh, it became daytime. Damn it. In my eagerness to carry out the mission, I went too close to midnight. Boy. A surprise! A gift! Oh, thanks. I'm only a loyal customer because I have to be, if I'm being honest, miss. I don't know if we are homies. Still filtering trawler net. Oh. Hey. Okay. So. I'm going to... just boat around a little bit, see if there's stuff around the outside of the island worth looking at. And then when it starts to get dark, I will head into the eel zone. A normal place.
Eel zone. Completely normal. Definitely normal.
Sturgeon.
Nothing else in here. Sturgeon.
Aren't sturgeon, like, massively aggressive? Like, won't they beat the crap out of you if you're in the water with them? Or is that a Dwarf Fortress thing?
That is a Dwarf Fortress thing. Sturgeons are filter feeders.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't they get very big, though, as well?
Yes, these guys get massive.
Yeah. Wasn't it, like, with the river monster show, wasn't it eventually revealed that basically all of the river monsters did exist, it's just that they're fish, because fish get big?
Yes. Yeah, no, it was literally just like, yeah, no, it's a fish. This is a fish. This one's also a fish.
And this river monster is also just a large fish. We're not quite sure what else you people thought it could be. It's a large fish, and as it turns out, most of the locals don't have the rods to catch a 9-foot-long fish. Like, so often, cryptid hunting shows are genuinely just, like, boring, you know? Because you don't find anything, because there's no way they're ever going to find evidence of the skunk ape, because if Bigfoot is real, he's smart enough not to be seen by us. It's simply facts.
But on the flip side, river monsters are just like, yeah, no, it's this guy.
Yeah, no, it's
This
just
is this one.
it's a fucking sturgeon. Oh, what a surprise! It's another sturgeon. What if I told you it was a sturgeon? I hate this motherfucker. I truly do. You feel proud of yourself, buddy? Yeah? Scaring a poor helpless fisherman? Whittle ol' me? A whittle unga bunga? A whittle my old wee insane fishoman? Drop explosives, huh? Are you still after me, bro? Oh, he's still after me, I think. Yo, y'all, y'all got a fucking eel problem. Sorry. Hmm? I like how that appeared to just be a random sanity effect. It was just to flicker my lights.
What's the giant fucking... Did you see it? The giant fucking red cloud that was directly next to the town?
Those show up when I'm low on sanity. I'm not sure why. They just do. Maybe... I don't know. I'm just gonna do some quick dredging around the back of the island. Maybe there's something... like around the back, like there's a cannon I can dredge up or something, because I feel like I'm not getting any eels appearing in those passageways. I think I have to get to a deeper part of those passageways to find the eel.
That makes sense.
Are you shitting me? Oh, no, that was just him inside moving around. Oh, wait, are you out here now, bud? Dude, what is up? What is up? It's Wednesday, my dude. I'm very confused.
I don't think he likes getting too far out of the island.
Yeah, but I appear to have drawn him pretty far outside of the island. Yeah. No treasure for you, dipshit. Yeah, I'm gonna dredge up some treasure and you can't stop me. Doubloons, baby.
Forming adversarial relationships with random eels that I find.
I mean, what is being a fisherman if not forming a random adversarial relationship with every animal in the ocean? Okay, okay, I understand. I will stop dredging here, sir. It's okay. Fuck's sake. There's a shiny over here, though. Oh, hey, it's this part. Maybe it was just that shortcut that maybe it's just like a shortcut to get